You think you're lonely? Imagine spending 50 years in space, surrounded by freezing cold with nothing but a set of heaters to keep you warm. This is Voyager 2, a space probe from the 70s. Unlike a satellite, a space probe goes beyond the orbit of the Earth, deep into the solar system. Voyager 2, we shall call it V2, left Earth on 20th August 1977. Your typical SpaceX rocket takes about 30 hours to reach the International Space Station. It took 12 years for V2 to reach its mission, and the mission was Planet Neptune. And 12 years is no joke considering that V2 was traveling at a speed of 19 kilometers per second or 42,000 miles per hour. That's 20 times faster than a MiG-25 Foxbat. It passed by Jupiter in 1979, then Saturn in 1981, Uranus in 1986, and finally Neptune in 1989. And by then, it was 4.7 billion kilometers away from Earth. But it wasn't landing on these planets. Neptune, for example, has no solid surface to land on. It's all gases and icy stuff surrounding a small solid core. Not to mention that Neptune has the fastest winds in the solar system, hypersonic speeds of 2,000 kilometers per hour, enough for total destruction of anything made by humans. But why is Voyager 2 still in space? Why not come back after 1989? Well, it was never designed to come back. It kept going into the unknown, sending information to Earth day by day. In fact, in November 2018, it officially entered interstellar space, some 18 billion kilometers away from Earth. And here signals take 19 hours to reach Earth. Old tech from the 70s. And to prevent V2 from getting lost in deep space, its tracker is locked on Canopus, the brightest star out there. In fact, in 2023, it got lost after pointing its antenna away from Earth. And the Deep Space Station 43 in Australia has the only dish powerful enough to look for V2. And after detecting V2's heartbeat in the deep space, the dish sent a 100 kilowatt signal, forcing V2 to point its antenna back to Earth. You must be curious on what powers V2 after all these decades. Well, it has 3 nuclear generators that convert plutonium-238 decay into electricity. But unfortunately, after nearly 50 years in deep space, V2's power supply is dying. So they expect it to last till the 2030s, and once all the power is gone, it will die. The internal heaters will shut down and it will freeze to death. But since there is no oxygen or moisture in deep space, V2 will never rust. So there is life after death for V2. Even without power supply, it will keep drifting in deep space for billions of years. Inside it, there's a message in a bottle called the Golden Record. It has music from Earth, greetings in 55 languages, and pictures of Earth. And this is in case one day V2 is found by another civilization or aliens.